wait, that's the offline world. We'll just do the regular one. Resume. And make sure everything works out. I still hear little beeps and bops there. I had to move the fan because it was really getting kind of warm in my area. You might hear it in the background. And all we gotta do is just wait for this thing to actually launch. Oh, so, hey, name. Why does it give me sandwiches down here? It just there's like a thing on my desktop and it just says sandwiches. Have you met Charlie yet? I don't know why I thought of that more as the... That's like the Charlie bit my finger. Charlie. So this means I got to despawn. Doesn't matter who I am, so we'll just spawn. And since we're here to actually check out Maxwell, we have 2 of this. I have 2 of his verdant. Yeah, they added it. Now they have a new one, so now he has... Well, I guess they haven't released his skin set yet, because that will come out different. Oh, main thing we want to do. Now we just have chest. And the Umbra. And the Umbra itself has its own imbue top hat. Bunnyman / Spelunky. I heard that it changes them to like their shadow versions. Get the Shadow Cane because important. Want to get the Grin stuff. Ultimate fast. Yay! Well, I heard the Shadow Top Hat was a thing. A Polyrouter. So that's the first thing. Like, it's supposed to be like a storage unit. need... Okay, so you gotta not be wearing it. That's interesting, Magician's top hat. Oh, that's cool. And then it just... You can wear it, and it does have the weird shadow. Okay, cool. Why do you still have the old crafting menu? Because I like the old crafting menu. I do not like this new crafting menu. I think this is too annoying to look at than this. I like looking at these symbols. This is too much. Because you gotta like... The way that the old crafting menu worked, like they have these little things for like the short, and these are shortcomings. Like these are small fixes to a bigger problem. What they should have done was actually add the filters to be puttable here, so that way you can click on it and have it go straight to the filter that you want. Yeah, I haven't started on what's new yet. But yeah, I'm just saying. Here's inventory with shadow tap. I think it's kind of just cool though that you can just you basically just have an extra backpack. Without it. And the fact that the Umbra... Oh, I guess that's the thing that they thought about, since you can't put the Codex Umbra in the library anymore. And then this Magician's chest is just like... same as top hat. Which is still cool. Hey! Welcome. It's just saying hello. But honestly, the stuff that I kind of wanted to test out, like we have this... Everyone's talking about the prison, and like you just like would be able to trap whatever is nearby. So I had people go to like Dragonfly. I kind of wanted to test like one of the other things. And then that like catches it. And they basically though, if you kind of like Dragonfly is the exception. It's interesting how they decided to not do a certain thing with it like they did before, where she doesn't have collision with it. Like before, there was a thing that you can do with Dragonfly where she would have collision with entities. Oh. Or she still has collision, but when she would do the lava spawning, she would stop. Like this was a cheese that people would do back then. Okay, so there's Dragonfly. Oh. Get light. And I'm gonna just turn myself God mode just so it's easier. Let's just search. Big Search all items. So one of the things like people would do and I'm just using this as an example. Like they would get a bunch of pigmen or bunnymen and straight up just like wall them in. Put another there. Like that. These hounds though. Let's just like get rid of all that so that they're not going to cause trouble. Just everything. But like the idea was that they end up kind of trapping themselves into the walls there. You know what? I think it'd just be easier to do this instead of trying to actually do it normally. So this is what I would, this is the thing that we would do back then. We would like straight up just wall pigs or bunnymen like this. Oh yeah, I still have the one hit. I still have the one hit. This was a thing that we would do back then. Because Dragonfly does have like Dragonfly does have hitboxes. We'll actually do it with the whip just because we want to keep her aggro. But back then you would actually like trap her on one side. And like that's a thing that occurs. That's a thing that people would do. Pigman. Let's go ahead and actually fight her to where she starts running. And this is the thing that they're gonna do to fix this. Because that's a thing that they're gonna fix. Because like right now she's stuck because of the prison, but before she would actually get stuck by the pigmen. And now she doesn't have collision when she's doing this like movement. And that's kind of just the thing. Like she no longer has collision. And so they're just gonna do that for this. Man, I'm getting... Getting unlucky with it. They're gonna make it to where she doesn't have collision there when she's doing her lave. Because they've tried to cheese this before a lot. And I know how they're gonna fix it because we've done this cheese before. We've done it with the fucking wall of pigs here. So that's one that people were talking about. But what I really want to focus on is actually a little bit with the Duelist. They've actually got some range. And so they're kind of more like a trapper than, because you can get 6, right? Man, I wish there's like a button thing for this. That'll sneak. This is the snare, right? I'm guessing. And oh no, that's the scary. Scared. Someone's gonna put keybinds for this though. I kind of wish it was a little faster. Oh, you could just do it like that. God dang! Look at how... Look at how... I guess you need sanity, right? I have God mode on. So... Wait, what? Well, that's not too bad then. Dude! I kinda like that. So, they only last a minute. I mean, I'm just imagining, like, this. Oh yeah, it's not freaking spring because then moose. You could spam the crap out of the AI of the you could spam the crap out of the duelists. Because I think... Hey, you dropped this. Wait, wasn't... So... So the only things that cost sanity are the traps. So this is the snare and this is the panic. Okay. Well, then again, it's probably for more... Because I don't think that works against enemies that can't get panicked. Yeah. So that means Berger's won. What the heck is the snare even supposed, like, it's only for small things? Because, you know, this panic state is actually so useful. Against enemies that actually have it. Because the way that I would think of it would be... So, like, say... It's kind of more... He's become kind of more of a trapper than anything. Which I think is interesting. So, let's say... Say Koalefant, right? It does... It looks like it does... It might work on the Koalefant. And if you get enough, you're all focusing on them. I just kind of like seeing the actual like thing there. But what I would be interested in would be the actual like trap there. So we spawn the actual Koalefant. They're scared. They can't actually do anything. And then again, this might not be as much. Like, isn't that like much cooler than than everything else? Okay, so say you have, what I would do would probably be like, so we could do like Bunnyman. So we got 10 Bunnyman. Oh no, they already went for it. Duelist, no. I wanted to actually get the snares. Cause the panic is interesting. Because people don't like, people underestimate panic. Can you like set multiple of this at once if you just kind of like... No, you can only do it one at a time. Which kind of sucks. Oh. I turned off my thing. Did it not? it didn't actually panic them. Maybe because they are bunny men. It just like shadowed them. Hmm. Run. They didn't actually panic though, which is interesting. We need to kind of see what it actually does though. I mean, I think that's still really good for the fact you can just straight up just put them there. And you don't have to just kind of like sit there. Because before you'd have to sit there and the minions would just do whatever the fuck you want. That's like such a good quality right there. Like, I can imagine you're just playing around and like say like, oh, if you're somehow lazy, you just kind of drop your shadow puppet down and there you go. Or like you're just walking around, you enter a forest and you see like a good patch of trees. Like right here's a good patch of trees. Like, okay, we'll just put that there. That'll cover that out. That there's a good patch. Cover that. And you just keep exploring. More here. This is a good patch. Got a good patch there. And then while you're over here collecting your resources, everything is there. They're doing the shit that they need to. Like, look at that. This person's done. This one, like, it would be cool if they actually picked up more items. Like, have them only have one inventory, but, like, let them pick up stacks of items. Yeah. It's in beta at the moment. Let them pick up stacks of items, and that will help the servants a lot. Like a single stack of one item. Or maybe just 3 inventory. Or 2. I'm thinking 2 or 3. 2 or 3. Because I'm thinking Twiggies might screw with it. Yeah, I like this just because, like, you're more mobile now. What people complained before was that, like, oh, we want to destroy this thing of trees, so they would do like multiple servants, like that, and they'd end up kind of like wasting time on certain things because they both do the same like thing. Like, you see how you're getting like doubles there? Hey, here, sir, you dropped this. I just think that's kind of funny. I mean, you are only getting one item at a time. But I think you also got to think of what you're getting, like, value-wise. Oh, this is a good little area here, actually, for it. Put that there, put one over here. Maybe we'll do 3. Triple Venn diagram of it. And then you can just keep doing the thing that you need. I think something that they can change would be this. Like, if you have something selected and you click somewhere that's not like on the world, like if you click on an invalid point, it should cancel, I think. Kind of like how whenever you're planting something. Will they dig up those saplings? He still has the sanity gain. The only thing that actually causes like sanity is your spells. So like the prism and the snare. Snare costs 1 of the thing, and the prism costs 1. So everything is 1, or like 5. You get 20 uses. And every nightmare fuel gives you 5. I think it's cool. Yeah. I think just for the fact that you can straight up tell where your minions are, and just the fact that you could also spawn as many as you want. Like, you're telling me that this isn't cool? This is for nightmare fuel. I wanna do a test of of just items on the ground. So what I'm gonna do, let's do fuel. Fuel our nightmare fuel. I kinda wanna just see this because this is probably pretty good. Alright, so we'll do twigs, because twigs is something. We'll fill up our inventory so it doesn't give it to us. Oh. I just want to see like all of them like picking up the stuff. And like all of it going into our inventory. I don't know. I just think that'd be good visual a fun visual. So Umbra, Servant. We can put them like out here just because. Okay, I think the only problem, they should not block each other. You kind of have to like run in a circle so that they don't block each other. This cat does. Oh no, they're dying. They dropped it. No, yeah, I think if they didn't block each other, that'd be much better. But that's still in a small area. They kind of did some work. And then again, you'd be picking up as well. How much the book costs? Well, you start with it. So, you already start with it, so the only real, like, headway is the Nightmare Fuel. But if you somehow lose it... you can build it with the Shadow, and it'll be... It costs Nightmare Fuel, paper, and 50 health. So yeah, that's like one of the only things. Ooh, hounds are coming. Okay, it's scared. Like there. Let's do like 3 there. I keep kind of thinking it's like something else. Let's spawn 10 duelists. Let's go ahead and see. Let's spawn like 10 hounds. Why not? You know what? I'm feeling confident. Let's do 20. I don't have light. I should have gotten light. Well then. See, like, that actually worked out pretty well against 20 hounds. And I don't know if they take fire damage. How am I using the previous configure? There's a mod called Hybrid Crafting Menu. Have it right there. And Hybrid Crafting Menu lets you swap between the standard crafting and the old crafting. And but you could still choose when you want to use one or the other. I had someone ask, yeah, here it is. I can just I could straight up put the mod link in the chat. So that way you guys could see it, so that way you can, there you go. Oh, I'm making dark swords. No, but yeah, I'm thinking what we have to do here is do a quick test with a field of trees. Because that's what most people tend to do. Or we can go to a cave entrance and like find thing. Oh, you know, how about stone fruit? Even though people just blow up stone fruit, I kind of want to see like I want to see them all like doing it. Get him! Get it! Yeah, no. That's the main problem. They're pushing each other. And why can you push them? No, yeah, that's my only gripes. Oh god, look at that. Oh, the items. But yeah, that's a thing. We actually got kind of lucky in that. Look at those little routings. Okay. So now delete. Let's go. Okay, so of course these people aren't gonna work well against certain things. So it's not gonna work well against Belgia. But let's go. Let's just go next. Go to spring because we want to get a moose. So like a thing you can... I don't... Sometimes I don't know if I have freaking God mode on or not. The little weakness. Okay. They have the same health as Maxwell. So they straight up just... Also one hit mode. Why did the... Okay, so why are they not kiting against the moose? Like, they kite against everything else except for, like, that. Which is just kind of weird. But... Like, I just think this is cool. Go, my minions! That one's a little too far away. I wonder if I can push him into it. Nah, he doesn't care. Okay, so let's look at that again. Moose. We got... This is 4 Nightmare Fuel. This is gonna be 4 Nightmare Fuel worth of Duelist. Oh, they stopped because I danced. I forgot they still have the dancing thing. Of 6 if you're not in God. You sure? You sure? Because even if I turn off God mode, they don't have limits. Like, I don't know why they're letting me, like, fucking do endless. I keep making fucking dark swords because I think they're the Nightmare Fuel. My god. There's no sanity penalty. Watch. Unless there's a bug that's going on right now. Like the only sanity. What am I saying? Look, I wasn't even in God mode. God mode disabled. The only why am I saying sanity? It's not God mode, it's creative mode. Is it? I mean, it shouldn't matter. Why does creative mode do that then? You know, they should just take the limit off. That would make them fun. That would make them that would actually like make them like interesting. But then again, this helps you get more Nightmare Fuel. No, yeah, turn off the fucking limit. It'd be great. Like, this is so much. This would be like actually worth having to play as. If you could just like make unlimited. That would be great. Yeah, let's just turn off the limit. I don't like. It doesn't. The clay does not care for balance. And you have to farm for this anyway. But yeah, let's get rid of the limit. Like I want to see Shadow Army. They only last a minute, so it's just like it'll be fine. I'm gonna go ahead and make a post on the forums about it. Remove the limit. I think honestly just remove the limit. Removing the limit will make it great. There's two things I have discovered. Remove the shadow limit and remove shadow collision. Those are the two things I would suggest. Make his sanity still get drained. So like since I have so let's turn off creative mode so I can actually see the sanity drain. So that's 30. That's 30 for that. And the servant is also 30. So yeah, maybe still keep the sanity drain, but get rid of the limit. Oh. Mm-hmm. Or maybe they could still just do the thing that fucking Wicker does. Like, search up a book. For some reason, I just know off of the top of my head the end is night. Oh, do I have creative mode on? Okay, disabled. So you summon everything. And just like how Wicker's books, if you read it, nightmares spawn. I'm gonna fucking die to my own lightning. And only players could hit chat. I don't know. I think that the timing is still fine. So, I think what you do is straight up just do what they did with Wickerbottom. And like every time you overread it, spawn a nightmare. I mean, I think this is worth. I mean, considering for the fact that this also will give you your fuel back, so it'd be a never-ending farm. I don't know. I think if you just get... Or maybe they have a chance to spawn. How do you find this disappointing rework? There's two things. I think it's really cool, just the fact they need to change two things. They need to go ham with it. And those two things being... remove the limit. So I think what really sucks is the limiter here of your sanity. That kind of sucks. Because this, instead, is way more fun. Being able to spam is way more fun. Like, look at this army! Get him! Get him! Alright, a little odd interactions even then. Honestly, the top hat's pretty cool. I like the imbued top hat. Because it basically means that you have an extra... basically means you have an extra piggy sack on you. So like you could fill up your piggy sack and then fill up your top hat. And so you have the biggest inventory in the game. I noticed it now. I put a link to it in the chat, but I'll put another one. I use this mod called Hybrid Crafting Menu, and that helps me out. That lets you swap between the crafting menu they have now and the old crafting menu. And I just really like the old crafting menu, just because it's not in the way. Because I think this is too much in the way when you're trying to do stuff. And they say like, oh well, if you really want things important, why don't you just pin them? And like you can easily craft it there. And I think this was still pretty good that they added the pinned items, because it converts the two clicks into one. So normally, like, say like, oh, you would have a helmet ready, right? So a lot of the times you'd be like, your helmet breaks and like, oh, I need a new helmet. Fight 1, 2. That would be it. The only benefit that the new crafting menu has is this quick slot thing, because you can get, you can like attach your thing there. Let's swap over to it. And so that turns the quick slot of 2 clicks into 1. That's the only benefit that this new crafting menu has. And of course, well, the search thing, right? But that, the search, I don't know. I only knew certain things. Also, what's the new animation for Maxwell? What's his idol? Come on. Come on, Maxwell. I don't know if they... Oh, there you go. He's just fixing his gloves, which he doesn't have on this one. It's too bulky for me. This is too bulky. Look at how much space it takes up. Like this is a lot of space to be taken up. Whereas compared to the other one, that is no space at all. Exactly. That, like, the only thing that people, the freaking quick bar, this quick bar, is literally the only thing that people really liked. And what's interesting is you can actually change how many pages you got. So like you can add up to 9 pages. So now I had it at 3, now you got 9. This is the only thing that's good about the new crafting menu. Because you basically you customize it to yourself and what you like to make and repair and do. And then that's it. You can put all the essentials crafting of the old UI. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's basically the same as the old one, except they have this extra freaking search thing. And well, since I've played this game for so long, I just could not... I knew where everything was. So like, fight tab is my armors and weapons. Magic tab is where magic stuff goes. Dress tab is my dress. I just knew that's where everything was. Crafting stations are in science. Using the shadow trap. Yeah, I actually heard of that. I want to know what else the snare works with. But it doesn't actually panic them. But that's actually... interesting because then you could actually convert rabbits into like beardlings for everyone to see. Check for recipes even if I'm near a station. Yeah, I guess that's true. Let me turn off creative mode so that way you can see. Because right here, creative mode is not off, so that means you can see all the recipes. And see. Need science. Well, you still. I think you only still need. I think you still need the next level stuff though. Yeah, because you can only make the science machine stuff. And then if you like, well, get a science machine. This is the same thing though. You only see like the next tier. Well, this one shows you like it's like you could only see the next tier that you could do. Ah. Searching. So like right there you put lantern and you can find it that way. Always forget some crafting. Yeah, it works. Oh, okay. That just spawns her in. Who would never use it? The everything tab. Oh yeah, I have search in it. Yeah, this is a mess. This is an absolute mess. And it even has stuff that you can't even craft. Like, this is a like, I'm never gonna be able to craft this. Another survivor knows how to craft this. Oh yeah, second chance watch. Here you go. I guess it's just so that people could know what they need. So it's like, oh, I need more, because you have like the crafting with it. So like you have status announcements. Oh, maybe I don't have status announcements. Status announcements say like things that you need. But I guess I'm more simple. I've never really needed a lot of things. But yeah, no limit. No, let's not limit the army. I mean, that's still good for what it is, like that. How do I feel about it? I think they need to loosen some of the things. I like the fact that you can straight up just have them do things like this, but I hate that they limit you to it. So the limiting factor of actually like stopping your sanity to make everything kind of done there. So just for the fact you could only put 6 kind of does suck. That's my only complaint. Can't take the strain. That's my only that really is kind of my only complaint. I want armies. Wait! Oh no, he picked it up. He picked up the nightmare fuel. Because, yeah, that's about that. I want armies. And that the army will give you a reason to play Maxwell. Green. Because, like, that's kind of just all that they get to right there. And that kind of sucks. Let's turn on creative. And instead, let's actually, like, do it all complete. Like having all of them. Let's do a whole book's worth. So much so that they can't even freaking chop. Look at them, they're running at the tree. Because they're too close. And then they all run away. Wow. But yeah, no. I'm on the team. I'm on the thing of like there should be an army. But I think that's it though. I think I kind of had my fun with it. I've discovered what I'd like from it to make it more interesting. The Magician's top hat is good. And you can still wear it. Like how it's very spooky. And then that gives you 10 sanity like a freaking minute. But yeah, okay. I think I'm done with that. I'm looking forward to put my opinions on the forum. I kind of find it funny how creative mode basically does that, where you can just spawn them infinitely. But they should just let them do it. I mean, we basically got infinite cheats with Wicker. We got infinite cheats with fucking Wanda. Why not just let Maxwell have his fun? Why not just give him that? But yeah. The Moonquay chests. I think that's on the beta though, ain't it? No, the items do sync. Okay. Because I did get this recently, yeah. The alchemical kiln. That's good. Okay, so I am done with the stream. I thank you all for coming. Yeah. Army man. Let's make him be able to just summon armies. But yeah. I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you next time. I have a video in the works right now of Beefalo. Trying to do like a Beefalo Mythbusters and see if there's anything unique with that. But I thank you all for coming by. We'll see you next time. Take care.